Ko hikurangi te maunga, ko waiapu te awa, ko Ngāti Porou te iwi, no reire te iwi, nau mai, hara mai, ki te papatākoro Whutupōro, ki Ruatoria, ki Whakarua Park, mō tēnei kēmu wainganui te haukainga a Ngāti Porou Kaupoi, a me ngā manuhiri no tūwhare toa. Nei rā te mihi ki ngā mate huhua o te wā, ngā mate haere, haere atu rā pti hono, tātai hono, a rātou ki a rātou. Apti hono tātai hono tātou te hongora kia tātou anō. He mihi hoki ki ngā kaitautoko mo tēnei whakapāho kia koutou, arā ngā kamupene o Parata Limited me Waihanga. Nei rā te mihi nunui kia rāua e tautoko ana I enei whakapāho kia koutou. Kia ora whānau and welcome to Whakarua Park here in Ruatoria for today's game, the last ride for our Kaupoi of 2025. They're up against the King Country Rams. Hopefully a bit of shearing going on today. Might be a bit of dagging and a bit of crutching as well. Big mihi to our sponsors, of course, Parata Limited and Waihanga. And a big welcome to our viewers across there in the Tūwharetoa region. King Country, nau mai hara mai ki te papatākoro Whutupōro o Whakarua. As we wait for the teams to come out here today, let's take a look at your two teams for today's clash. A bit of a jersey change in the Kaupoi. You'll see Piran Manuel wearing number 18. And Kohatu, Uenuku Kohatu will be wearing the number, I think it's wearing number 3. Of course, your visitors today, there is a possibility of a debut for number 22, Callum Headley, who's from the Waitete Club. I was told that he could, if he gets on the paddock today, it'll be his first cap. I did say to the man who told me that, I said, you bring him all the way over here and he doesn't know if he's going to play? Hard man, hard man. So those are your starting 15s. Both teams, well, I was going to say King Country, got a little bit to play for. Our boys looking for their first win of the season. Now, there was another game I was watching just prior to the kickoff. It was Poverty Bay up against Wairarapa Bush, which has a little bit riding on it today in terms of places for the semi-finals. And Poverty Bay were leading 17-10 the last time I saw. But we're here at Whakarua Park, of course, bringing you this clash. We'll be back shortly with your kickoff.
To go together, hold tight. When we get some time together, flow along with me. Load like
We're not far away from kickoff here, whānau. Referee is from Tauranga today. I can't pick up his name anywhere on the sheet that I've got. So just waiting for the teams to come out onto the park today. No, I don't have a referee's name on the sheets that I've got. But there he goes, he's blowing his whistle. And we do have the luxury of having an earpiece in my ear so that I can hear what his calls are for. So called both teams out onto the park here, and the park, after a little bit of rain, is looking not too bad today. Looks like a good day for a game of rugby as King Country make their way out onto the park here. As I look at them, they will be playing from right to left. Of course, the Kopoi will be playing the other way. Just waiting for your Kopoi to come out onto the park here at Whakarua. Have we got some lagging going on, no? Just watching the live stream here as we wait for these teams to come out. And Kopoi make their way out, led by, of course, Captain Heartland. I believe Hone has moved home, but still down as a lone player for this one. Back on the old local books next year, I believe. So, of course, as we every Ngāti Pro East Coast kemu or game, they will start with the traditional challenge. There you have it, whānau. That is the traditional challenge performed by our boys in every game they play. And I think, I'm just trying to get you that, I think the final score was 24-17, I think. If somebody can confirm that for me. That's the game between Whakarua Bush and Poverty Bay, the neighbours. But let's get back onto this one. About to kick off here at Whakarua Park. I believe that's Jonty Stewart out there with the ball. Not a bad crowd here considering the weather we had in the lead up to this one. It is King Country with the first kick-off duty. Everybody just getting into position here. We are about to get underway here. Underway here, high kick back towards the 22. Underneath this is Manahi Brooking. He takes it and gets tackled at the same time. It's there for Tuairua Brown. Good defence there from King Country. They go out wide to Bristow, out now to that's Tremaine Butler, up towards the 10-metre line. Good run there from Butler. Tuairua Brown in there, now out to Kemp. Kemp up to, that's Budd. Caden Budd with a good run there. Tuairua Brown goes for a little dart himself, nearly gets away, gets back to his feet. They need a halfback as Kemp comes in. Long pass out here to Manuel. Perrin Manuel takes it into contact. They hit it up the middle, this time through Latawa. Out now to Kemp, who's going to put it high. Spiraling bomb here. They let it bounce. It bounces kindly back there for the, I think that's the right winger, Headley. He's inside the 22. He's not going to find touch though. Back on the 10-metre line is Rawiri. Up to Butler. Back to, no, sorry, that was Kemp. Now out to Rawiri. That's Lethan. Takes it into King Country territory. Held up though. Now he gets the ground. It's there for Tuairua Brown again. Out to Kemp. Out now to Takani. Takani with a strong run. A good defence on him though. Referee's got a penalty though. Player coming in from the side. Bit of obstruction there. Pretty even that first stanza of the game. And it's our first 5 again. Stewart to look for touch. He sends play up towards the 22. An attacking line out coming here for King Country. They're just, well, right on to 22. Rollins with the throw. It's taken cleanly. Comes down to the halfback. They send it out to the big man. Mali Muthia. Back to the other side they go. Just outside the 22 here. King Country on attack. It's come off the head of a King Country player there. It's towed ahead here by Ngāti Pro though, but back there is the, is that 16 or 15? I think that was Nordstrom. Gets the pass away to one of his forwards. Up over the Ngāti Pro 10-metre line go King Country. Ngāti Pro there nearly caught offside. Popped out though. Might have been knocked on. There's a bit of pushing and shoving going on in the back play. A bit of a punch being thrown by the number 6 there. He's... Ref will play on here. Nordstrom. And the King Country are going to go in there for the first points. It'll come back though, I think. There's a... Are they going to stop here? There's a bit of a scrap going on in back play here. They could hear the touchies calling for the ref, but the ref played on. We're going to have stoppage here as one of the sideline officials comes on. He's happy. Try has been given, I think. No. Disallowed try. We're coming back for a penalty. You can see it here on the replay if you watch in the background there. A bit of pushing and shoving between the number 6 and there it is. Just a strike to the head. Doesn't look good on slow motion, does it? It's a yellow card coming here for... Is it 2 players or 1? Number 6 here for King Country, Maximus Dunster. He's going to get to sit in that special chair down here on the sideline. Looks like Whakarua will have to vacate it. It's like the manager of the East Coast team has seen a spare seat and he's taken it, but he's going to have to get off it. The referee will tell him to get on with the game. We're here to play rugby, not to be throwing fists. Young fella coming to the bin here. Oh no, there's the spare chair for him. So this will allow Carlos Kemp to look for touch on that far side of the field. Takes play up towards the 22. Into the 22 goes the touchy. So an attacking kick coming here for Ngāti Pro Kaupoi. Their last ride of the season today. Now, I know some of you that are watching Facebook would usually listen via radio, so apologies. We've had issues getting our radio signal to work. There's a blood bin coming here for Hoani Te Moana. Gabe Takani coming out to replace Hoani for the blood bin. You can see here in the replay, this is the replay, this is what caused the, in the background there, you can see it up the top of your screen, bit of pushing and shoving, and then, yeah, it turned from a push to a punch. And then we are where we are. Line out here inside the 22. They look to the middle, it's gone right over the top though, tidied up here by King Country at the back, they'll bring it out of their 22. They've got a first five sitting back in the pocket is Stewart. Puts it high. It's underneath this is Carlos Kemp on the halfway. He's got Lawuri with him. Shows a long pass though, and it's gone forward. It would have been a good pass if it hadn't gone forward, because King Country knocked it into a Ngāti Pro hand, but referee picking up the forward pass. I think we could all see it up here off the camera angle. Turned into a beautiful day after the, I suppose, rubbish start we had to it this morning. Heavy rain overnight. Bit of drizzle around this morning. Scattered showers. It's certainly cleared for the game, which is great. Christian Gent standing to feed the scrum here for King Country. They're looking to come blind here. They do, and work it out to the right winger. That's Headley. Being dragged over the sideline from Kemp. Be a Ngāti Pro line-out throw. 8 metres inside their own territory, right down here in front of the grandstand. Huriwaka to throw the ball. Short line out called by Ngāti Pro. They look to the middle. It's tapped down. Messy here, Tuairua Brown sends it right out to Wainga. Wainga straightens it up. Looks to try and free it here. Bit of numbers down the blind. It bounces kindly there to Brooking. Back to Takani. Up now to number 19 who's on there is Gabe Takani. They look to get it away to Lawuri. Bit of space out wide. He's not going to use his wingers though. He gets it out to him now. Tremaine Butler nearly escapes the opposition there. 5 metres shy halfway. They come back to Kemp. Infield here to Perrin Manuel in a little bit of space. It bounces off a King Country retreating player. King Country come up with it. That was Rowlands taking it forward. Might have been a high tackle in there. Kick over the top here from Gent Standen. Referee says no advantage. They'll come back for the high tackle. Penalty here to King Country. About 5 metres inside Ngāti Pro territory. Just keeping in mind here, King Country down to 14 players for about the next 6 or 7 minutes. Stewart to look for touch on this near side of the park. Pushes play midway, 10 metre 22 inside the Kaupoi territory, Ngāti Pro territory. Short line out called here by King Country. Drop a player out into the back line. They go high. Bounce down, bounce kindly there for Rico Takani. Ngāti Pro turn this over. Tuairua Brown, he's got Manuel at first receiver. It's bounced out here, it's been kicked ahead. Picked up there neatly by Patterson for King Country. Latawa gets in to manhandle him to ground. Gent standing in there again. They go open. Good run here by the number 7, Gower. Quick ball again. They go wide this time. I think that's the fullback out there, Nordstrom. Oh, nice pass back infield. Sorry, step I should say. It's still there for King Country. Advantage here from the referee. I think the ball wasn't quite out. Was that Hoani Timuano or Gabe Takani? Gabe Takani, I think, was looking to try and take that one. That wind noise on our thing mic is quite loud. Attacking line out here for King Country. They're about 8 out from the corner flag, Kopoi corner flag. First, well, it's not the first attacking opportunity. They actually scored a try before that was disallowed. They go high, they bring it down. Out it comes to the back line. Malimothi sets it up right out in front of the post, about 12 out. They keep coming to this near side, starting to build a bit of an overlap here. Referee says advantage here playing the halfback. Looks like the halfback had his hands on the ball. They look to go blind, but the support's gone back to the open. A metre out here. They go again through the number 6. That's Dunster. Just short. Dive over the top here by the halfback. What's the ref say? Is it still there? There's a try. It wasn't the halfback. It was one of the big boys. Try and get you a number here. I think that's one of the props that scored. First points on the board here for King Country. There's a try. It wasn't the half. Just trying to get the number here. I think that's the number 3, is it? Cornelius Payna. Carry Cornelius Payna. With the first points for King Country. Try 15 metres in. What's the ref say? Is it still? And it'll be the right winger, Patrick Heatley, with the kicking duties. He hasn't heard the ref. The ref has said it's actually in a bit on the 15 metre if you want to go in, but he's quite happy to kick from where he is. Looking to add the extra points here. Patrick Headley. Wow, that has a bit of an S-curve in it. In that curve right, it looked like it was going to curl back in, but it curved away right at the end there. Score remains 5-0. He's a lone player from the Hawke's Bay, is Mr. Headley. After 13 odd minutes, King Country lead 5-0. They shouldn't be too far away from being returned to 15 players as well. Kemp sends it down the middle. Nordstrom's touched this. It's going to go dead. It'll be a 5-metre scrum here, should be. An attacking scrum coming for Ngāti Porou. That's a coach killer after a try. That's not what the coach wants to see. You got to feel for him. Feel for anybody in that position. You're going to take a high kick and it goes straight through your hands. This, it's going to go dead. It'll be a 5-metre. Having second thoughts about whether he should have let it go or not. So an attacking opportunity here for Ngāti Porou. They are 5 metres out, 5 metres in from touch. Crossing that scoreboard corner here at Whakarua Park. Tuairua Brown to feed the scrum. Big shunt there from, they break off as Hairua. Hairua has a go, nearly gets there. Didn't go forward, says the referee, as there were claims of... It's still there for Ngāti Porou. It's popped out sideways. Might have been turned over here as King Country come up with it. into the pocket here. They'll look to clear this for touch. They've cleared it away from the line. Not far, but it is clear of the red zone. Or of the try line, I should say. An attacking line out as number 6 returns after his 10-minute stint on the sideline. Mr. Dunster. Line out, attacking line out here for Ngāti Pro. They're about 15 out. They look to the middle. Heidel. Referee says not straight there. Free kick was contested. That's a coach killer. Another one. Got a couple of them early on. One for each team. I think this is the right winger, Headley again, to clear this for touch. Takes play up towards the halfway, or just past his 10-metre line. They'll have the line out throw. Oh no, sorry. How did we get the line out through? Wasn't that off a penalty? Free kick, sorry, free kick. There we go. It's been turned over though as King Country come up with the ball. They work it out into the middle of the park here. Might have been lost forward there. Oh, high tackle though. Says the referee. This will allow King Country to look for touch again. And it is Headley with all of the kicks. We might have to just turn that ambient mic off. It's just picking up the wind. You can see the wind there grab that kick and just bring it across the sideline. So it is favouring Ngāti Pro a little bit in this first half. Liam Rowlands out of the Tongariro United club to throw the ball in. It's my mic that's playing up with the wind. If they win it cleanly, they send it out through the back line. Couple of right across to the far side. It's been lost forward though. Just in the act of trying to go around the outside of the opposite player. They call for the scrum. Be a Ngāti Pro scrum feed. About what's that? Six meters inside King Country territory. Referee calls them in. Another big shunt here from King Country. They might have turned this over. They have. They send it out to Malimuthi. He straightens up the middle, gets the pass away to, I think that was Gent Sargent, the halfback. He gets back to his feet. Gent Standen, I should say. Oh, up the middle. Here goes King Country for another 5-pointer. That's Leifson Gower. Next to the post. Couple of missed tackles in there by Ngāti Pro, and they pay the price. It was a good run, set-up run by Malimuthi, and then he got the pass away, and to some good support play there by the number 7, Leifson Gower. That pushes the score out to 10-0. And Headley lining it up from the other side of the post this time. The wind might have dropped a little bit because he doesn't need anyone to help him hold the ball. He makes no mistake about the kick though. King Country extend their lead out to 10-0. I think, if I remember rightly, this is 12-0, sorry, with the kick. Yeah, math wasn't a strong point. But I believe that even with a win today, King Country can't make the playoffs, so it's just a battle of mana today. Two balls on the paddock. Carlos Kemp about to get us back underway. Sends it high. It's taken by Nordstrom, but it's come off the side of his boot. Sliced it into touch. It'll be a line out for the Kopoi, a couple of metres outside King Country 22. Cross on their far side of the field. They go quickly, they go high. It's down to Tuairua Brown. Out now to Bristow. Bristow. No, that's Hideaway there, straightening up now. It's there for Tuairua Brown. They go to Kemp. Kemp takes it up to Rawiri now. Out now to Huriwaka. Back inside. Huriwaka throws the dummy and tiptoes down the sideline. Does the number 2. I thought he was going to give the pass back infield, but he threw the dummy and I fell for it, and so did the player that was going to tackle him. If you watch the replay here, set up by a good drive there by Hone Hairoa. Quick play here by Tuairua Brown out to Kemp, who took it to the line before this pass out wide to Huriwaka. Watched them go across and he throws the dummy and they all look for the player he was passing it to. Well, pretending to pass it to. Ngāti Porou get their first points of the day through the front rower. Comes out of the TVC club, does Miki Huriwaka. Of course, TVC, the reigning, club champs, both women and men's up here in East Coast. Carlos Kemp out wide. He's been told he's only got 20 seconds to get through this kick. 12-5 at the moment. 10 seconds, says the referee. It's got the height. Can he curl it around? And he does. Beautiful kick there from Carlos Kemp. 12 points to 7. Ngāti Porou answer back. Good work there from Ngāti Porou down that far sideline. They kick off high across to Butler on that far side. He's got, no, I thought he was going to give it to Wainga, but he's kicked it himself. Safely into touch up near the halfway, about 5 metres shy of the halfway. Still inside Ngāti Porou territory. It'll be a King Country line-out throw, though. You can see the wind on that touchy's flag there, definitely favouring Ngāti Porou in the first half. Rowlands to throw. They look to the front. Taken down cleanly. Out now to Malimuthi. He straightens up. Tuairua Brown was over the top, but he didn't have his hands on the ball. There's the try scorer, one of the try scorers, I should say. They come again. King Country working it down this near side through Tom Ryan. He gets his feet working. Taken down about 15 metres inside Ngāti Porou territory. They go open again. They set it up again. In goes Jen Standen. Out now to, that's Stewart. They work it out wide here. Malimuthi going for a little run. Gets the pass away. Oh, gets around, nearly gets around. He's get back to his feet, though, as the left winger. Was that the... Yeah, they've swapped sides on me. Now they come back into the middle of the park here. They've got numbers out here if they can spread it. Good tackle there by Latawa. Here's the numbers as they work it blind. Out to the number 5, Griffin. He's taken on the 22. Jen Standen in there looking for the ball again. Up now. Oh, nice pass there from Nutter. Still there for King Country, though. Nutter gets to his feet again. 15 out from the line. King Country working at 5 out from the line now. There's a player down in back plate. Renata. Sorry, that's a Ngata. Renata Ngata. Oh, it's been lost forward on the line, but there's a penalty advantage here. I think. So two infringements, says the referee. Offside and a high tackle. So it'll be a penalty here for King Country, 5 metres out. Do they look for touch? Nordstrom kicks it into touch. Nordstrom. There's these English names, they give me issues. Full line out called here. No, it's not. They've dropped a couple of forwards out to the back line. They go high to the back of the line out. They look to set up the drive here. Wraparound play from Griffin. Griffin heading towards the line. He gets it down. Another 5-pointer there for King Country off the line out, off a set play there. That'll push the lead out to 17 points to 7. Just watch the replay here. They go right to the back of the line out off the throat. You can see Griffin wrapping around. Goes over. Kick to come. Headley will line this one up. He's about 17 in from touch. He's a couple of metres inside the 22. You can see that wind has dropped right off as the game has gone on. He's definitely got a... kicks it to the left and it fades to the right, but successful conversion. Takes the score out to 19 points to 7 after that conversion. Just looking at our time, there's about 14 minutes left in this first half. Kemp to get us back underway again. 19-7. High kick. It's coming down. It's gone out on the full though. It will be a King Country scrum feed at the halfway. Again, it's a bit of a coach killer. The kicks go out on the full. Christian Gent standing to feed the scrum. Ball in. They come blind to this near side. Tuairua Brown, though, I think has been called for a high shot there. They will keep working it down the blind here. Little chip back infield. Might have been an obstruction there. It's been lost forward, though, by Ngāti Porou. There's King Country on attack here. 10 out from the line. Counter ruck here. Oh, they get it out. It's Nordstrom. Nordstrom gets the pass away. It's been picked off him by Haidua, though. They'll go back for a knock-on against Ngāti Porou. No advantage for King Country. Says it come off the blue hand first. Still an attacking opportunity here for King Country. They are just 10, 12 metres out from the line. Ball in. Solid scrum here from King Country. They go open now. Out to Malimothi. Gets the wrap around there. Still there for Gent Standen. They go open again. Oh, nice flick in pass here to the number 6. I think that was Dunster. Another try there, Dunster. King Country starting to get into their groove. Tackle's just not coming from the Kopoi. Can watch the replay here. It's just, did he get the pass away? No, it was him that went over, I think. So after 10 minutes in the bin, he gets back out there and scores a 5-pointer. Oh, just waiting for this conversion attempt here from Headley. As got about 10 minutes to go in this first half. Kindly brought to you by Parata Limited and Waihanga. Successful conversion. Takes the score out to 26 points to 7. Ngāti Porou want to try and get some points back here because the lead is starting to get away on them. Some players warming up in back play. Kemp sends it high down the middle of the park here. Gent Standen gets the pass away. Oh, nice run up the middle. Is that the hooker? Was that Rollins? No, it was the prop, Ryan. They come out to this near side. That was obstruction. Referees penalised Ngāti Porou though, offside. And then the obstruction. Cowboy, he clarified his call. They'll look for touch here. Safely into touch just inside the Ngāti Porou 10 metre line on this near side of the park. Short line out call by King Country. Rollins with the throw. They look to the front. Taken down there by King Country. They set it up. Rollins got it at the back here. They come this blind side. That's Rollins. Pick and go here from King Country as they work it towards the Ngāti Porou 22. Gent Standen gives it out to that's Ngata. They come back to this near side. Quick hands again now to Ryan. He's taken down just outside the 22. They come again to the number 8 who puts a little grubber kick through. Oh, Te Whakarua Brown. He looked like he was going to get snapped in half there. Gets the pass away to Brooking. Managed to flick his leg out of there and not get it snapped as it looked to be caught in a bad position when he fell. It's there for Te Whakarua Brown. Back to Kemp. He'll send it down. He's not going to find touch yet. Back there is Jonty Stewart. They spin it across to Nordstrom. Out now to Headley. Headley gets the pass away to Nordstrom. Nordstrom down the blind side. Cuts back infield. Gets the pass away. I'm not sure what number player that is. But he's 6 out from the line. They come back infield. Out to Mulimothi. Mulimothi straightening up. They go again. That's the halfback, Gent Standen. Oh, he gets a pass away to Ngata, who will go in. Is that his second try? I think it is. King Country will extend their lead again. Some poor tackling there from Ngāti Porou. It's going to be a long day in the office if this continues. And it is Renata Ngata there, just in support play, backing up. Do you wonder which he must fuck up here? Got to be whakapapa back to Ngāti Porou with a name like Ngata. Headley. They're making the kicking easy for him, I should say. Successful conversion there, and King Country already out over the 30-point mark, 33 points to 7, with about 6 minutes to go. got a point a minute here. 40 points up on the board, 33 to King Country and 7 to Ngāti Porou. Carlos Kemp to get us back underway again. Sends it high. Underneath this is, I think that's the number 1. Ryan. Still going. Brings it out. It looked like he lost it forward, but play on, says the referee, as they get it out to Malimothi. Malimothi stepping back infield, gets the pass away. It's been knocked down. It's been lost forward here. Lost forward off a blue hand. Might have to get a microscope out and pick on the ref shortly. Could hear the call for a knock on there earlier from the yellow team, but he picks up the blue one. Another blood bin here for Te Moana, who received the punch straight to the face you saw in the earlier stages of the game. So scrum here to King Country, 5 metres in from touch. Just on their own side of halfway. Jen Standen puts the ball in. Got numbers here. Up the middle goes Nordstrom though. Gets the pass away. It's going to be picked up across there by Bevan Brown. Referee's got a penalty. Not releasing the ball. They go quickly as Waianga tries to catch them offside. They weren't back 10, says the referee. Now Kemp is going to look for touch here. He's right on the halfway line. But by the time he takes the kick, he's a couple of metres over the halfway line. You gotta love how kickers do that, eh? They go and put the mark down, and then by the time they kick the ball, they're a couple of metres past the mark. Happens at every level. Oh, is that our ambient mic? It's King Country come away with it though. They spin it. They've got numbers here. They work it out to Nordstrom. Out. No, that's Nordstrom, and he's lost the ball over the sideline. Be a Ngāti Porou line out throw, 12 metres inside King Country territory. They look for Tuhaka at the front, down to Tuairua Brown, out to Bristow. Bristow will straighten it up here. Bristow sets it up in the midfield. Tuairua Brown, quick ball up to Takani. Takani spins, looks to offload but hangs on to it. It's there for Tuairua Brown again. They go blind to Kemp. Kemp, long pass out to Butler. Butler had to reach for that one. Steps back infield, takes it down on the 22. It's there for Tuairua Brown. Up to Bud this time. Bud takes the contact, sets it up. It's there for the halfback. Up now to Rico Takani. Strong defence on him from King Country. They go back to Haidawa. Haidawa infield to, I think that was Rawiri. Ngāti Porou still with the ball here. Rawiri playing halfback. Comes back to Rico Takani. They need a halfback. Rawiri getting in there. Up now to Perrin Manuel. Manuel. Defence strong here from King Country. Out now to Bud. Defence holding on the 22 line here. Little drop through there from Kempe. Picks up the pass again. No look pass back to Tuairua Brown in support. He'll go under the post there. Some nice little work there from the inside pairing of Kemp and Tuairua Brown. You can see it here. They'd been building momentum. The defence was holding them on the 22. Comes out to Kemp. He reads the play. Little drop grubber there. Gets the bounce. And no look pass back on the inside to a supporting halfback. It goes under the post. 33-10 with about a minute left on the clock before half time. Should be a straightforward conversion here for Carlos Kemp. Right out in front of the post, doesn't muck around. 33-14. That could be where the hole is just in the back of the first line of defence. King Country coming up flat and fast. That time there, Kemp able to just bounce a grubber kick over the top. Referee says last play. They go short, across to the far side. It's been tapped down on the King Country side. Wainger, toes of the head. Haidua, I think, no, that's Bud. Halfback getting played there. Referee says no advantage. They go quickly. Brooking in the midfield. Tuairua Brown goes back to Kemp, bounces kindly for Kemp, throws the no-look pass, but it's gone forward. That'll be half-time here at Whakarua Park. Half-time here, and King Country lead 33 points to 14. We'll be back with your second half in about 10 minutes. All right. Nā mai hoki mai e te iwi. Welcome back to Whakarua Park. Your second half not far away. King Country with a solid lead in the first half, 33 points to 12. Sorry, 14. Now, I got a correct result for you. Now, when I was watching, Poverty Bay were leading over Whakarua Bush, but I've just got the confirmed result, and Whakarua Bush in extra time, or right on full time, have taken it, stolen it off Poverty Bay, 29-24. I still think Poverty Bay remain in the top 8, though. They will be in the Lahore Cup section, not up in the Meads. Another result I saw was Thames Valley with a huge lead over Whanganui. I think it was 24-5 or something at half time. So those results will definitely have a impact on the makeup of the Meads Cup and the Lahore Cup. But we have 40 minutes of rugby left here at Whakarua Park. This battle between the King Country Rams and the Ngāti Pro Kopoi. King Country are back out on the park. We're just waiting for the Kopoi now. Just see if I can pick up any changes for you. Doesn't look like I can see much or many at the moment. Doesn't look like King Country have swapped anybody. Or maybe one. I'm just looking at. Keep an eye here. Oh yeah. That's when Heartland brings his team back out of the changing rooms. Last 40 minutes of rugby. It'll be Carlos Kemp to get us underway. Not sure if King Country can climb into the no, they're too far out. I think they're only on 9 points, can't make the top 8, so just a bit of mana up for grabs today as Kemp gets us back underway. It's been bounced off a King Country player back into Ngāti Pro hands as Kemp goes for a little run. Gets the pass away to Wainga. Wainga takes it down, 5 out from King Country 22. They come open again. Manuel has to wait for that one. Held up here. Get it driving forward now, but it'll be a maul. Ref taking a long time here. It's been stolen off him though, as King Country come away with it. And digging in there is the halfback, and I'm not sure if that's a new halfback that's on the park. A kick downfield here, bounces kindly for Latawa, just outside his 10-metre line. Latawa will look to go down the sideline. Gets the pass back to Butler. Butler sets it up though. Tuairua Brown. Goes open to Temoana. Temoana bounces off the first tackle. Tuairua Brown back to Kemp. Kemp looking to get it past Malimothi. He gets a nice bounce inside the 22 though, and with the wind sends it down the park here, up towards the halfway. There is still a bit of wind out there in favouring King Country in the second half here. There'll be a line out right across on their far side of the field, just inside Ngāti Pro territory. They go high quickly to Bud, out wide now to, that's Bristow, has to wait for it. Gets the pass away to Wainga. Tuairua out now, it's Bollingford is on there for Ngāti Pro. So there has been a change in the sky blue. Counter ruck here from King Country. Out now to Bristow. Quick hands out to, they go wide out to Latawa. Latawa has to rein that one in. Referee's got a bit of obstruction there. Comes back for a penalty to Ngāti Porou. Kemp will look for touch here. Kicking into a bit of a wind, but sends it up about 15 metres inside King Country territory, down in front of the grandstand here at Whakarua Park. Perrin Manuel with the throw-in duties. They go to Bud at the front, down to Tuairua Brown. Long pass out to Bristow at first receiver. Bristow sets it up in the midfield. Hairoa wants it at first receiver. Hairoa straightens up. It's there for Tuairua Brown. Back to Kemp again. Kemp having a step back infield. Held on to there by one of the King Country forwards. Bollingford wants it. Bollingford. It's there again for Tuairua Brown. Out to Bud. Out now to Rawiri. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it. It's been kicked forward here by King Country. Backtracking here is Butler. Right back to his 5 metre line. He's got yellow and red jerseys in front of him. He goes to ground now. It's been stolen off him though as King Country come away. Oh, he should have given the pass there. His mate was in. King Country in possession though. 5 out from the line. They pick and go through Ngata. He bounces out, goes again. They come back open. Advantage here against Ngāti Porou offside. Oh, it's Brown. Bounces out of a couple of tackles and bounces over the line. King Country, first points in the second half. Will push the score up to 38-14 with the kick to come. I think there has been some changes on the King Country team. We'll try and... Number 21 is out there, who is Hopa Henry. I think that's the change at halfback that I saw. No, it might be. There's a number 13 is on the bench for, that's Logan Patterson. I'll try and pick up these changes for you. In the King Country team, just the one I can see is Willie Bollingford out there for Tuhaka. As Headley lines this one up. No mistake about it. And there is a, looks like a injury replacement coming. Number 17 is Dennis Andrews-Peters. Looks like, I think that's the number 1. Tom Ryan, who's being replaced. Looks like a bit of an ankle injury. Big man is the replacement, Andrews-Peters. Kemp about to get us back underway again. 40 points to 14. Kemp goes quickly to himself. It's been knocked on, I think. Knocked on by Blue as the new halfback sends it down the middle of the park. Coming back is Rawiri for Ngāti Porou. Gets away, does he? He's got Latawa with him. Couldn't find him. Tuairua Brown looking for the ball. They come out to Hairoa. Referee's playing advantage. Offside here against King Country. No advantage. Tuairua Brown will go quickly. They were never onside. Tuairua Brown out to Hairoa, out to Bristow. Bristow looking to push him off. He can't do it. He comes back open now to Bud. Still playing advantage here. No advantage. Not 10, says the referee. They're going to call for a scrum here, which is a big call. can see the good run here on the replay from Lethan Dawari. He just couldn't find a supporting player. But Ngāti Pro have opted for a scrum here off the penalty, which is a pretty brave call considering they've been under the pump at scrum time. Everybody's gone out to the far side, including Tremaine Butler. Referee apologising to the forwards there. He said that was his fault. So we'll see a reset here. Ngāti Pro with a scrum feed about 10 metres out from the King Country line. Tuairua Brown, in it goes. Big shunt from King Country and they turn it over. They come down the blind side here to put the kick right down the middle of the park. Tracking back for this is Latawa and Kemp, but Latawa gets it. Kemp throws the dummy. Gets the pass away to Rawiri in a bit of space. Up over the halfway goes Rawiri. Gets taken in a good tackle though. They need a halfback. Kemp having to get it. No, referee's got advantage against Ngāti Pro. Saying that Ngāti Pro have gone off their feet. So this will allow King Country to look for touch down their far side of the park. Pushes play up towards the 22. May see King Country empty the bench soon because the reserves have been warming up for a while. I think the halfback's still out there, and I think that Hopper is gone to the midfield. It's Hopper Henry. Comes down, they work it out, and he is in the midfield. Up now to Malimothi. Malimothi gets taken in around the ankles, tackled there by Bollingford. They come open again. That's the new man on the park, I think. It's there for Gent Stand. They go right across the far side. Out to Headley. Headley gets around his opposite player, or the marker. Headley back to his feet again. Still going into the 22. Referee's got obstruction. Had one of the Ngāti Pro players there questioning it as Kemp goes for a run. Throws the dummy. Still going as Kemp. His pass goes to a King Country player. Referee says play on. They'll go back for no advantage here as Wainga look to turn it over. The penalty. No arms tackle. There's the call against Ngāti Pro. Right back on the halfway. Again. This will give King Country the opportunity to look for touch. Move their line out into an attacking position. Substitutions coming. Chingo's that ambient mic in my ear is really loud. No, because I just turned it down and now I can't hear it. An attacking line out here. About 10 metres out, or give or take, a couple metres from the Cowboy 22. So Perrin Manuel being replaced. They go high and it's gone right over the top here. Free kick against King Country though. Who replaced Perrin Manuel? Oh, what a touch finder here. It's a 50. Oh, Lapali Latawa does well to keep that in. Latawa goes for a run. Headley up there. I think that's, Ali that's gone on. As Heartland has to play first 5 to look for touch. He hasn't found touch though, has he? Kept in at the back here by one of the new players has come on. No, that was Headley. Out now to Nordstrom. Bit of space if he can get around the outside here. Butler tracks across with him. Steps back infield. Oh, there's a high tackle there as Malimothi comes away with it down the sideline. And then a forward pass says the referee, so they'll go back for the high tackle. He wants to have a talk to the Ngāti Porou captain now. Be the number of penalties here. Starting to build against Ngāti Porou. Dangerous tackles is the goal. Just warning. Grisha McNamara Ta'ali is out there. Replace Perrin Manuel. So Rollins to throw the ball in just outside Ngāti Porou 22. Taken cleanly in the middle. They set up the maul here. They get it rocking forward. Inside the 22 they go. Spinning, turning. They break away now through the hooker. Can he get there? Just short. It's still there though for King Country. And forwards will keep it in close here as they look to get this one over the line. There's a try in there. Referee has awarded a try. Is that Ngata? Is that 3 for our man? I think there is. I think that's his 3rd try for the day. Yep, then it's a Ngata. That's his 3rd try for the day. Rewarded here after some good work from his forward pack. Just able to get his hands on the ball and reach through right in front of the referee. King Country get their second 5-pointer of the second half. And I think Ngāti Porou are about to make a change. Can see Casey Wilson taking the jacket off on the sideline. Let's watch to see who he replaces. As Headley lines up this attempt at the extra points. Never looked like missing. 47 points to 14. King Country definitely running away with this one. So it's Ipali Latawa that's being replaced by Casey Wilson. He'll go out to the right wing. As we await Carlos Kemp to get us back underway again. Kicking into the wind. Sends it high, it hangs up just outside the 22. That's the new man, Henry. It's there for Gent Standen. Gives it back to... Oh, what a kick. Is it going to get the bounce? Nearly, though. Carlos Kemp back there. That was the first 5. Stewart with that beautiful long kick. Carlos Kemp sets it up just inside his own half. Raori plays halfback. It's gone backwards to Rico Takani, who had to try and tidy up a bit of a messy one. Now they come open. It's been knocked on, though. Give away the ball here. Subs coming. It's like, is that Chris Palmer coming on for Tremaine Butler? He had a good game as Tremaine Butler and done well throughout the season playing out of position on the wing. Normally in the midfield. Midfield scrum here for King Country. Gent Standen feeds the scrum. They go open. Out to Henry. Henry to Nordstrom. Puts a little grubber through. It's going to beat them all over the sideline. Be a defensive line out coming for Ngāti Pro. The sub coming for Tuwairua Brown. Safin Tuwairua Brown about to be replaced by Hamuera Moana. Had a good game as the little halfback. Capped off with a try under the post. I think that's his first try too for Ngāti Pro. The substitution for King Country. Number 16 is out there. I think that's number 16, Sam Robinson. As Bristow brings it away from the goal line for Ngāti Pro. Moana back to Kemp. Kemp looking for touch across on their far side of the field. Gets it into touch safely, but still inside the red zone here. King Country on attack. So we've got both the front rowers off there, 1 and 3 for King Country. Cornelius Payna has come off. King Country go high in the middle of the line out, down to the halfback, Gent Standen, out now to Malimothi. Into the 22, they're looking for the ball again. They go back to their far side. Run there from Stewart, Jonty Stewart. They come back to the near side, out to Henry, out to Gower. It's still there for Gent Standen. He has a little dab. Oh, gets it away to Henry. He'll go around behind the post. The gaps were coming. He just, you could see it happening. Then that little flick back on the inside. And that's the new man on the park there, Hopper Henry. See it here, the little halfback. Goes for a little dab, opens that gap up, and then nice support play there from Hopper Henry. Goes around behind the post. So there's more subs to come. I think they're going to empty the benches very shortly. Is that Gabe Takani, who's been on and off today for blood bin replacement. Looks like he's going to get the green card to go on. Successful conversion. 54-14. Sounds like number 5 is Hoani Te Moana. And there he goes, Mr. Puri Houti. Out there in the blue jersey. I think the last time he ran around on Whakarua Park was back in that 2012 Meads Cup final. Answering the call though. The old propping stocks are a bit low. And he's coming out of semi-retirement. As Malimothi puts the kick through. Oh, is he going to get the bounce? No, it bounces here for tackle without the ball, says the referee. It's a yellow card here. Malimothi, high tackle without the ball. So King Country will go down to 14 players again. I don't think there was any malice in that. The referee just said, though, it was high and it was off the ball. So there was 2 in the 1. It's Joseveta Malimothi. Malimothi. That's what he said. The C, is it? They go quickly to Hauati. Might have been turned over, though. Just got a little bit isolated there. They went quickly off the front of the line out to Puri Houti. He took it, but he got a little bit isolated. No, they've given away a penalty. Headley to look for touch, takes play over the halfway, up towards the 10-metre line. About 7 metres inside Ngāti Porou territory. Got about, we're coming up to the halfway mark of the second half. King Country with the throw. It's a new man out there, number 20 is Rico Bell, I think. They work it down that far side. Oh, some nice running here by one of the big men in the forwards. Oh, he'll go around behind the post. Let's get a number on this big man. The number 8, is it? Caleb Foote. He's been around for a while, Mr. Foote. You watch him here. He got the ball on the 10-metre line and then just burst the speed, gets away from a couple, able to push off the last tackler. King Country running away with it here at Whakarua Park. I don't even think the boys are going to get a tail out of this one. No lamb's tails today. They might have to go out to Parkir or Docking, I think. Go out there and get a lamb's tail. Successful conversion. What a run there from that number 8. You just have to acknowledge brilliance when you see it. King Country out to a 61-14 lead. Oh, we've got another blood bin again. No, it wasn't Te Moana who was replaced before. Tuhaka back on. Moani Te Moana. I'd say that's his season. Always a soldier in the blue jersey is Ohoti. That kick off right back deep into the 22. Taken here by, I think that was Headley. Referee's got a penalty against Ngāti Porou again. He said the ruck had formed. Hands in the ruck. Headley will look for touch. Sends play up towards the 10-metre line. Just watching the numbers coming in here for King Country. Looks like a full line out. Everybody coming in slowly. They go high to the middle again to the try scorer. Who's a penalty in there. Taking the jumper in the air. So this will allow Headley to push it further down the sideline. He does just that. Takes play into the 22. An attacking line out here for King Country. They're about 16, 17 metres out from the corner flag. We just need a ball though. No ball. No, oh, there it is. He went straight past the ball boy. Have to get back underway again. They go high again. Taken down by Gower. They go blind here. Little blindside play down the sideline. Pick and go here from the forwards. Couple of metres out now. Another drive here. 4 metres out now. There's a player over the top there with the rights to the ball in the blue jersey. This will allow Ngāti Porou to get out of the red zone. We'll soon see how far by, because they are kicking into a win. Cleared nicely there by Carlos Kemp. Takes it out about 8-9 metres outside his 22. Whakarua with the throw. They go high. It's been stolen there by King Country, though, as they work it back into the 22. They come out to Henry, out to Headley. Long pass out to that's Stewart. He takes it into the 22, gets back to his feet again, though. Sets it up again. Advantage offside against Ngāti Pro. They go blind, far side again. Henry throws a little dummy. Andrews Peters with a good run inside the 22. Been stolen by Hairua. Oh, Puri Hauiti's been given a yellow card for being offside. It was under a team warning, says the referee. So, in the next 10 minutes, Ngāti Pro will be down to 14. King Country still down to 14. Evens the score up. His hands in the ruck there, says the referee. Penalty here, about 12 out from the line. So number 18 for King Country, Van Rooyen, is heading out. Number 19 is Peter Takahu, replacing Rena Tangata. There's the young fella there from Tokomaru coming on is Uenuku Kohatsu. Scrum here for King Country. Both teams still down to 14 players though. Is that the referee not happy with that one? He'll reset it. Jen Standen gives it away. Sorry, gets it off an 8-9 play. Oh, they go out wide. That was forward. The referee caught it too. Now come back for a Ngāti Pro scrum feed. Defensive scrum feed. The pressure's not off though. King Country, what a solid display at scrum time. The boys have just been off the pace this year. It'll be Hamuera Moana to feed the scrum once the ref has set it here. Kemp has gone out to the blind. Referee not happy, he'll reset. Funny discussion going on there at scrum time over size of players. It's been one of the worst parts of rugby, I reckon, is the resetting of scrums. Moana feed the scrum. It's gone straight to ground though as Hairua gives it out. 8-9 play. Moana gets it away to Kemp. Back infield. Oh, it's picked up here by one of the King Country players off the loose pass from Carlos Kemp. Referee's got a penalty too. Looks like, was that Caden Budd got in over the top of the ball? Carlos Kemp will look for touch here with 11 minutes left on the clock, and I think King Country about to go back to 15 players very shortly. No, he takes the tap, throws it infield to Wainga, out to Hairua. Hairua going for a run, looks back infield to Bollingford. Bollingford out over the 22. Goes to ground, it's been ripped off and gone backwards on the King Country side. It's there for, I think that was Henry playing halfback. There's the other halfback. They go blind again. Out now to, oh, right out wide here. Oh, what a nice run. Just tackled short of the line though. The forwards will go to work here, try and push it over. Right on the line here, pick and go from the King Country team. They come out one further. Oh, and it's this number 7 who bounces out of the tackle and goes over. I think that was Leifson Gower. I think that's his second for the day too. Got one in the first half. That's probably been the story today, is the missed tackles. King Country able to break tackles and find space. (66-14) with the kick to come. Headley's had a bit of kicking practice today. And he makes no mistake with that one, 68-14. With just over 8 minutes left to go in the season for both these teams. Kemp about to restart this game. Looks like Malimothi is staying on the sideline. There's a replacement out there for him. They go short and high. Bounce back there off a King Country player. It's picked up by one of the new players on the park. Oh, and there's a high shot in there. They tap and go quickly here. That's the big man, Andrews Peters. They keep working it down this near side, out to Nordstrom. Nordstrom. King Country, into the gap goes Dunster. Dunster. It's been lost forward though. Knock on. Looks like Tutere Wainga there hurt himself in the tackle because he's limping. Back to position. So there is an injury there to Tutere Wainga. He's going off and Apeli Latawa will come back on. Injured himself there in the tackle. I think we're still at, yep, Puri Houghty's still in the naughty box, so we're still at 14 players on the park, yep. I think they'll get back to 15 before the game finishes, but she's pretty much over. Picked up here at the back by King Country. They come out to this near side to Headley. Headley to Henry. It's gone backwards here. It's one of the new players on the park is Matai, I think. That's Gent Standen. And a little break into the 22. Bollingford over the top of him might have stolen this. He has, as it comes out to offside is the call as Moana goes quickly. Moana in a bit of space. Moana looking for support. He's got Rawiri with him. Rawiri throws it out. Oh, it's gone behind Bristow. And it's now going back the other way with Headley. Headley throws. Oh, that's forward. That was way forward. The referee's been pulling them up all day, but he didn't pull that one up. It's been stolen here by Ngāti Pro. They turn it over. It's there for Latawa. They come out to McNamara Ta'ali, I should say. Moana looking for the ball. Out now to Haidawa. Long pass to Rawiri. Rawiri throws the dummy. Looks to step past one. Does so. Gets it away to Bristow. It's just behind him. Forward, says the referee. Referee's got a little knock on there. How many minutes left to go in this one? Just over 5 or around 5 minutes. I think both the benches are empty. It's just whether or not we get Hauti back on the park. You can see here on their replay how far forward the pass was. Not just my eyes. King Country. Game's in the bag, but they'll look to finish strong. Gent Standen out to Henry. They work it through to Headley. Headley, oh, that's the first 5. Stewart stepping back infield. Runs into Lethan out wide, though. Come back infield. Gower. Numbers out here, all the big numbers too. Kohatu in there with a good tackle. Back to the middle they go. That's the big man, Andrew Peters. Andrew Peters again. There's a play off the ball there. Quite easy to see. There was no need for that from one of the King Country players. They tap it and go quickly. Out to Bristow. Bristow straightens up the middle. Just a little bit isolated though. They give the ball straight back to King Country. They'll look to tap it and go quickly. They do. Gower. They're not back 10. They come back open here to Henry. Quick hands. Number 20 out there is Rico Bell. King Country still with possession here. Working it out wide. Oh, a little snipe down the sideline. They come back infield. Gent Standen going for a run. Count round comes Headley. Headley looking to burst through. Couldn't get the pass away. Oh. Not 10 on the tap. Gee, that was a long advantage. They go quickly. Oh, what a beautiful flick out the back there from Rico Bell. And that's, I think that's Jonty Stewart who's gone around behind the post. That should be it here. I think there's still a minute to go after this kick will be taken. There'll probably be... well, they're changing kickers. The last kick of the day, and they're going to change kickers. Looks like this is full time. The referee's going to blow full time, I think. Our watch says there's still a minute to go. King Country are not making their way back to halfway. It's been a lesson here handed out by the King Country boys to the Kopoi. They change kickers and he misses. They should have left old Headley taking the kick, eh? Anyway, King Country come out with this one. Huge win here for the King Country Rams, 73-14. That's the Kopoi's last ride for the season. I just want to say a big mihi to our sponsors. Of course, Parata Limited and Waihanga. A big mihi to Ma and the teams. We wouldn't have been able to connect you to any of these games without our sponsors. So once again, a mihi to our sponsors. Congratulations to King Country. Commiserations to our boys. It was a hard season for our boys, but the season is now over. Big mihi to our team behind the scenes for keeping the stream going. We've got Adrian Royal from Te Aotearoa FM. And of course got my man Scooter on the camera. My name's Paul Brooking. It's been a pleasure keeping you company for the season. But that's our season. That's rugby done and dusted. We'll catch you when we see you. Ka kite. Go to the line. There's a try in there. Referee has awarded a Gower. It's still there for Gent Standen. He has a little dab. Oh, gets it away to Henry. He'll go around behind the post. And out there, number 20 is Rico Bell, I think. They'll work it down that far side. Oh, some nice running here by one of the big men in the forwards. Oh, he'll go around behind the post. Let's get it right on the line here. Pick and go from the King Country team. They come out one further. Oh, and it's this number 7 who bounces out of the tackle and goes. King Country into the gap goes Dunster. Dunster. Oh, what a beautiful flick out the back there from Rico Bell.